Hey guys, my name is Nick and welcome to Watch This Now. It's Saturday, so that means it's time for another SHUDDER-DAY review because I love the horror streaming service Shudder, and I'm trying to convince everyone in the world to hop on there so I can get as much of the good content that I want. But if you're new to my channel, as you probably are, then let me make it clear I am a huge fan of the basic slashers from the 1980s. I love them, and I'm using the month of February to go over some of my favorites that are currently streaming on Shudder. And if you saw the title, then you already know. You're like, who the hell is this guy? Yes, let me take just a few minutes to explain why I love the Slumber Party Massacre. The Slumber Party Massacre is a basic slasher from 1982 that follows a group of high school girls, or women in their late 20s, who end up having a slumber party when our main character, her parents go out of town, leaving the house free. So she has her friends over, they do some booze drinking, some weed smoking, they get the boys over, they're having a grand old time, but there's a maniacal serial killer with a power drill out on the loose, and he is slicing up all the beauties in town. The killer in the film is as basic as it gets. He doesn't even have a mask. He's just this creepy weird guy with no backstory and a power drill. The location is simple as all hell. We're just in some suburban house. But the characters I really like in this one. We have a mostly female group, and I just like that to begin with, but I really like the camaraderie between the characters. Even though they certainly don't look like high school girls, they certainly act like it. And it brings me back to my days as a teenager when I had the house to myself and I'd have friends over and we'd be bad kids and we'd have fun. This really captures that magic. Seeing as many of these films as I have, there are usually a group of asshole kids that are just pranking each other, just being douchebags. But what I like in the Slumber Party Massacre is that the friends really act like friends. They're hanging out. A lot of their dialogue feels improvised. Now I have to address the sleaze factor in this film because it was produced by Roger Corman, and while he seems like a nice guy in interviews, he certainly made his movies back in the day to the lowest common denominator. And this movie is loaded with gratuitous nudity. There are probably more exposed boobs than drops of blood in the film. That's one thing to get to. If you go to your slashers for kills, this does not have the best kills, but that's not what this is about. But I have to say what makes this rise above is the strong direction from Amy Holden Jones, because while she was clearly mandated to have that sort of nudity in the film, she ends up making the characters work. Again, there's that camaraderie between the characters that I really enjoy. Like there's a scene when two of the girls are trapped in a bedroom as the killer attacks, and I've seen so many movies where the characters turn on each other or they don't work together, and I just love that in this one, you see the women, they team up, they work together, they're trying to help one another. They really act like friends. It's so cool. I love it. It's just stuff like that that I think separates this from what it could easily be looked at. You think the Slumber Party Massacre and you're immediately thinking topless pillow fight. You gotta wait for the sequel for that one. But this movie manages to have what a lot of its copycats lack, and that's genuine heart. I'm gonna give the Slumber Party Massacre a 3 out of 5. It is simple, it is basic as hell, the production quality, it ain't the best. But you know what? I enjoy this one and I watch it over and over. I'm so glad it's on Shudder, because this is one that I will just throw on because it's, you know, so short. It's an easy one to have on in the background. What did you guys think of the Slumber Party Massacre? You think I'm an idiot for loving it? That's perfectly fine. Let me know in the comments below, and let me know what your favorite slashics are on Shudder. Thank you so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Watch This Now, and I'll see you in my next video.